So, Rainbow Friends, I don't really like it that much. It's fine if you like it. I just don't think the designs are realistic or scary. And non-realistic is not a bad thing, but this is a horror game. And even if it wasn't, these designs just don't look that appealing to me. So, just my opinion. So, I think that yes, the guy with a giant mouth eye, I don't really know what it is, but I think I can do better. So what I basically going to do is I'm going to redraw all the designs from Rainbow Friends, starting with this video with the first two, Rip Off Huggy Wuggy and Orange Crocodile. So first, let's start off with Rip Off Huggy Wuggy. I don't really like how this guy looks. He just doesn't look scary to me and he doesn't look realistic. So I think I'm gonna base him off Frosty the Snowman and other cartoon people like Cookie Monster. So bing bam boom. I drew him, I gave him a vest and an orange nose just for some flair. And I kept the crown. And also, I did the most wonderful change ever. The greatest change ever. The most wonderful. I changed the button color to red. It's beautiful. I think he looks really good. I gave him some cute little buttons. But now let's move on to the giant monster version. I had a vision. As you can see, I made him look very malnourished, very skinny. It looks like he's starving. I gave him human teeth, and I drew up some concepts so we can see what he could do. Also, if you're wondering why I showed him eating orange, it's because I think I want every single Rainbow Friends to die after each night. I want to do a little rewrite of the game also, along with doing these concepts. Speaking of which, I made him a giant orange crocodile. And he's awesome. Don't get me wrong, I think the original design is really cute in an ugly way. I hate it, but I also love it. He reminds me of Chihuahua. Anyways, I drew him like a Lovecraftian beast. And inside mouth. I also made him 17 feet tall. Damn! Also, instead of him running around the entire theme park, I instead to think like maybe he goes around a water ride that goes around the entire factory. And if you see the water moving, that means Orange is in the water, so you have to get out before he kills you. So basically the same mechanic, but a reskin. I'm really proud of this, so let's move on to the cartoon version. So I based him off the most wonderful thing ever. The most amazing thing ever. I based him off the Dragon Tales, Grandpa. They look pretty similar. I want him to be the chill guy in the group, and Blue's the eccentric guy in the group. Yeah, that's cool. Anyways, let's move on to the backgrounds I made. As I was drawing the backgrounds, I decided, hey, let me look at the lore. So basically, there's this guy, Trenton, and he's like a mad scientist, and he has another friend and they made a theme park together. But that other friend wanted to make giant monsters that are the Rainbow Friends, right? So then Trenton probably turned his other friend into red. So Trenton decided to come back to the park because on a fucking wall we see Trenton and the Rainbow Friends. And in the Rainbow Friends 2, we see an old man that has the same clothes as Trenton and the same glasses. Here again, why? Well, on a fucking blue stick figure on a billboard with a crown and a red stick figure that's erased out. So that must mean that Trenton is the blue guy and Fred. So Trenton is So I made Blue's background like a kind of a small roller coaster. I inspired it by Dreamcore, and I added a creepy sun. And with oranges, I made the water ride that I talked to you guys about earlier, and I decided I wanted to make it swampy, but then I realized he's orange. But it's too late now anyways. I think it's pretty cool. I spent like 2 hours on both of these backgrounds, and the designs took me like 40 minutes. I think they're good. Let me know if you guys want a part 2. And remember, never stop drawing.